Gang, 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 and we bout to go up. Switching lanes, it's a thing every time we show up. You a lame, 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 and you so below us. Bet your hoe she know us, cause you know we glowed up. We stay down, came up, and came up. We stay down, came up, gang up.
Some Dodge Cup Series, Powerade Truck Series, and Skittles Series news. So, how real life is going out. Colin Larson is going to the 5. They're retiring the 48. No, they're keeping the 48 and retiring the 88. So, what my series is going to do is that we're going to retire the 48 after this season. Jimmy Johnson puts up the helmet. We were going to originally run 2 seasons, but we decided, nah, screw that. Not 2 seasons. Okay, let's just keep this last one. You don't win a championship last season. Take out the card and don't ever run the 48 ever. Just retire the number. So we're retiring the number. That's the problem with the 48. The 20 is not going to be Christopher Bell. It's still going to be Eric Jones. Christopher Bell is going to drive the 20 in the Skittle Series full-time next season coming up. Or when we start doing the Skittle Series more, and I'm going to start doing Skittle Series more, and I'm going to start doing Truck Series races more and longer, not just Cup. So, yeah, that's what's going to happen. The 7 is going to be given to in my Cup Series. Wait a second. 7 in the Cup Series is gonna be running part-time every now and then. Don't get confused with my GoDaddy car and Xfinity. They're 2 different numbers, 2 different manufacturers, 2 different people. 7 in the Skittle Series is clearly me, and the 7 that I ran in Cup in January and July was Rowdy Fan from YouTube. So the guy who's gonna take place of it is I'm Too Derpy on Instagram. He's gonna be taking the 7 ride part-time. It's gonna be this season, so if you see this car there, remember it's him in the Dodge Cup Series making his first starts. So those are the news for those 3 cars. Then we're gonna go to who's gonna take place in the 33 in the Skittle Series. Okay, boom. It's Jessica Ella HMS09 on Instagram. She took this car for the Skittle Series. So when you see this car, it's gonna be her. The name is gonna be Jessica Strauss. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry. I just don't know. So that's the news about the 33 car. Okay, the 42 car for Chip Ganassi Racing is going to go to Rochester. Because we got the 5, Kyle Larson's going to go to the 5 next year. So Kyle Larson's going to run the rest of the season with Chip Ganassi, then go to the 5 for Hendrick Motorsports full-time next season, which is going to be the team. The team is going to be the 5, the 88, the 9, and the 24. So that's going to be Rick Hendrick's team next year. 48's gone. The 8 is going to be Tyler Reddick every now and then, making a few starts here and there. You know how I drive the 8 in Cup. Well, they're going to have 8 for this, so it's going to be me and him for it. Now, yeah, the 7 too, yeah. Now, the 43 truck is going to be taken up by Maywill on Instagram. He's getting the 43 truck full time next year, and when I get the next Truck Series race out, he's going to be in this car. So remember that, Maywill. Maywill. Remember that you're in this car, and so is everybody else. So got that right. So just wanted to catch up on some news, guys. That's clearly the news. That's all I wanted to say, really. Basically, the 48's getting retired. The 7 is going to Cup Series for a few starts. The 20 is still going to be Eric Jones. And the 20 in Xfinity is going to be Christopher Bell. The 33, the 42, yeah, so on. So you get the gist. So that's basically the news now. That's all I had to say. I didn't want to have to wait till the season's over. We only got a handful of races, like 9 races left this season. With 9 or 7 races left in the Dodge Cup Series season. And then the playoffs have started. So this last race right here, that was the last race until the playoffs, which is coming up next week at Hertz. First race of the playoffs. I'll tell you who all in and who is all out. Okay? This is just a quick up video. I'm going to have another update video coming with this. This video ain't over yet. I'm going to do a part 2. Well, not part 2. I'm going to edit another video in after this video that I'm taking right now on Power Director. which is going to be the Dots Cup Series playoffs. Who's in, who's out. 16 drivers. There you go. Not 16. There are only 12 drivers in playoffs as of now because, yeah, but I know for sure the 42, the 20, the 80, well, no, not 88. The 42, the 20, and I don't know. Let me see that, okay? Guys, basically this is a playoff format. Okay, about the play, the point system are in. Truex with 220 points. He is in with 2 wins already in the season, rounding it out. Kyle Busch with the win at Daytona and being consistent this year puts him second in points. Clint Boyer being very consistent, but had a little bit of a dip, dropped him from first to third in points. Jimmy Johnson, after Coach 100, he's been a little bit quiet, but he has steadily gained up there and steadily been consistent, so he is fourth in points. Fifth is Alex Bowman. After that Auto Club win, kind of got very consistent, and the most consistent driver as the last couple of weeks, Kurt Busch, he has been so consistent, and it put him from 16 points starting the season to about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6th in points. Chase Elliott, with that win at Birmingham, he hasn't really been shown much, and he's crashed the last couple weeks, but the win quietly locked him in. Brad Keselowski being kind of consistent, but not that consistent. That gets him in. Kevin Harvick gets in naturally off of points. Austin Dillon, of not being very consistent, but just points, basically getting points, finishing the races and stuff. He gets in. And Bubba Wallace, after being very consistent at Charlotte and also other races, that gets him in as well. So that is the 12-car format for the championship to get to the championship 4. We only got, let me count, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We don't race 9 races. We only got 7 races left until the championship is decided in Memphis for the second time this season we're going to be racing at. Next race is going to be Hertz. Watch out for anybody in the playoffs. I mean, this could screw up somebody's chances at a playoff. Meaning, like Kyle Busch and Kevin Harvick last year got screwed over. Let's see the guys who barely did not get in. Ryan Newman, he got very consistent run at he just came in at Pocono as his rookie of the year kind of honorary spot, making his first couple starts. He's been okay, but not the best. I mean, the first 3 starts are nothing. He didn't make it in because he had no points. Then you got, okay, let's look at all the guys that did not make it in. Guys that did not make the playoffs. 13th in points is William Byron. Very inconsistent season. I mean, Winston Parker with a Roush car, which all the Roush cats have not even made the playoffs. But Winston Parker has been consistent when he's been in the races. He's not really good at qualifying and making it in the races. And William Byron has started in the back of the field most of this season. And has got wrecked out, crashed out, or has just fumbled in the back. So he's not have any good points. And the only time he's been really shown was Memphis, the last race that we just raced today when we posted a video. And he's been just very quiet. Like, too quiet and noticeable. I mean, it's not noticeable. He hasn't shown any potential, so he's out of the playoffs. Winston Parker, Charlotte was a really good weekend for him. I mean, he's been pretty good, Daytona and stuff, but other than that, he's not showed up for races. He did not qualify for races. That's what hurts your chances at getting a win. Same thing with Ron Blaney. He's been consistent every now and then. He stays there, but not making the field hurts that team a lot. So with Eric Amarola and Eric Amarola, same thing with him. All 3 of these drivers basically the same. Not making the field is what cost them places in the spots. Then Roush, Katir, new upcoming guy, Ryan Newman, has only made 3 starts. Really good in points, by the way, beating somebody who's already been full-time season. But, yeah, he just didn't make the field because he's new. Showed potential. Playoffs came as soon as he started coming in the sport. Had no time in the game. And now he got 3 wins straight. He probably would have been in the playoffs, but no. Ricky Stenhouse / Chris Buescher in the 17. They share that ride. Chris Buescher's made 0 starts, but like 2 or 3 starts. And when he does make starts, he's not good. Ricky Stenhouse, when he makes the starts for the car, he shows potential. But just because Stenhouse has not been in the car, but like twice this season, shows that you can't you can't get in the playoffs without being consistent. Joey Logano, a very inconsistent season. about 3 or 4 DNFs. So, I mean, that's what gets you out of this playoff format. So you cannot be you got to be consistent to stay in it. I mean, the very consistent run at Memphis with a 6th place finish could have got him in, but if he just he missed it by about 12, 13 points. So if he just got in, maybe. Now these guys, they lost it by very little points, but they were very inconsistent, so they were never gonna make it. But Joel Logano could have made it in. Same Kyle Larson, he's been very inconsistent this season. No wins. He hasn't won a race since season 1, and the McDonald's scheme kind of gave him a lot of bad luck. He did not feel great running that McDonald's scheme, but McDonald's scheme could have won a race at Memphis if it wasn't for that wreck. That was not his fault. Well, that was kind of his fault because Kevin Harvick brake checked on the restart. And Eric Jones, just very inconsistent. I mean, all these drivers have been very inconsistent. I think the most consistent ones have either been Ryan Newman, Ryan Blaney, and Winston Parker. That's about it. But, yeah, everybody else being inconsistent. So that's the playoff, how they are running now. Mark Jake Jr. in the lead with 200 points, with Kyle Busch's 150. Then Clint Boyer's 148, 147 for Jimmy Johnson. Only got about a point, but he's still in the Final Four if he stays as consistent. But yeah, basically it. Kevin Harvick barely squeezed in, but he got in. But yeah, that is your playoff format. And if I missed out on the 41, the reason why I'm not using the 41 is because he don't make it. He don't make enough starts to even qualify for a chance at the playoffs. And Winston Parker's probably saying with 13 points, well, Winston don't have that many points. Why is he still in contention of getting out? Well, Winston Parker's made starts and been kind of consistent in 1 or 2 races, and Cole Custer just hasn't shown that. So that's what got him out. But thank you guys for watching this update video. This is just a quick reminder of the updates that is going to happen next season and in this playoff season. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is just a quick little update on Dodge Cup Series, Skittle Series, and Truck Series. The reason why I haven't did a race in so long for them is because I feel better running the Cup Series cars. And the trucks, it's just like, the trucks I like doing, but it's just like, I don't have time to do all 3 of them. So next season, I might get rid of the Skittle Series entirely. I'm not getting rid of the Skittle Series because I got people rides in there. But I might shorten the races to about 6 races this season, not 11. I've put myself in a big hole doing a lot of races this season, especially with Dodge Cup Series, 16 races this season. Woo doggy, I was putting myself in a bad situation in June. It's June, yes, when we started the season. So, kind of screwed myself there. But, yeah, that's just the news. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe for more. Until next time, have a good one.